Do you like this look? Do you love this look and want to learn how to create this look? Then this video is definitely for you. If you're a professional makeup artist or a makeup girly, stay tuned. To begin, I started off with the micellar water from Miss Metic to take out dirt on her skin. Make sure you always clean the skin, guys, before you begin your makeup. It's always important to start your makeup on a clean canvas. Sometimes I cleanse like 3 times to make sure I take out every single dirt on her skin and also on her neck. Then I went into it with the green tea hydrating spray from Kiss Beauty. I use this mostly. This is also a setting spray, but I mostly use it for my hydrating spray. Make sure it dries up into the skin. Went ahead with the lip balm from Nia Beauty to apply on her lips. And now I'm using the moisture bomb from Mismetic. For this look, we're going to be creating a dewy finish. So the Mismetic Moisture Bomb is a great option for your moisturizer if you are creating a dewy finish. Make sure you blend properly, it absorbs into the skin before going into the next product, which is the Power Seal from the same Mismetic. This is an oil control and sweat control tonic. So apply it on the T-zone and also on the brow area to control the oil on that area. Guys, please make sure this is properly dry before going into the next product. The next product is going to be our Gentle Dove Mattifying Primer, a great tube for Becca, by the way, if you don't have Becca or cannot afford it or don't know where to get it from. So this is a great primer, mattifying primer. It mattifies and keeps your makeup intact. So the next thing is the foundation. I'm mixing this Huda Beauty foundation, not Huda, sorry. Beauty by 80 foundation Lux 09, the Lux foundation. I mixed it with the Nuban Beauty foundation in L1. That's the lighter shade from the Nuban Beauty foundation. So I blend it light-handed, blending it into the skin. I'm using my beauty sponge to do that. I apply first with a brush, and guys, look at that foundation match. Your foundation should match the skin like this. Yes, your foundation should match the skin like that. So next I'm doing the cream blush using a pink shade from my iMagic lip palette. That is my favorite blush palette to use until I get another one that is my favorite. So I blend that into the skin, take the excesses to the nose area and also on the forehead area, just to, give me that seamless blend and give me a little bit or a touch of color on the nose and the forehead also. So I went ahead to bronze her skin. I prefer to contour I prefer to bronze instead of contouring, especially on light skin. So we have to take off the headband so I can, apply product to that area, and look at that hairline, guys. This hair was done by the Hair Solution on Instagram. I'm going to leave a handle on my description box rather. So to highlight her face, I'm using the Kevin Coin concealer in 06 to highlight her face. First, I'm concealing. Guys, you already know the difference between concealing and highlighting. To conceal, you use a shade very close to her skin to just conceal the under eyes, and to highlight, your brightening with much more product. So right now I'm concealing. I usually conceal and highlight because I like to do the concealer or the highlighting twice. Like I like to do it like in layers. Does that even make sense? In layers doesn't mean like much, but I just like to go on it step by step. So I just apply that on her chin, under her nose and the sides of her nose, also on her forehead, just highlighting the high point of her face with very little product, guys. Very little product. By the way, that's the hairstylist assistant behind the model. She's coiling the hair, so we're working together. And that thing, guys, if you are a professional makeup artist, learn how to work together with other vendors. So this is me highlighting, adding more product on her skin, just to, give me more or a fuller coverage. But because I want more or a fuller coverage, guys, I am not packing product. Please learn how not to pack product. Like I said in my other video, cultivate the habit of building up. If it's not enough, you can always add, but if it's too much, you cannot reduce, and that is going to ruin your beautiful look or your beautiful makeup look that you are doing. If your makeup look is beautiful, but it should be beautiful if you are on this channel, because if you are here, yes, welcome, and you're here to learn. So this is me trying to set under the eyes with a powder, but before doing that, I blend under the eyes first and go in with the pressed powder. You guys, before placing anything under the eyes, please make sure you blend to avoid creasing under the eyes, or the concealer breaking under the eye. So I asked her to look up why I am still blending. So I used my beauty sponge to pick a little bit of powder. This powder I'm using is the Noel Cosmetic powder. I think this is a lighter shade. So I'm using this powder to just set under the eyes first before going into with a setting powder. And guys, please make sure you're light-handed. I am barely picking products. I am barely picking products, you guys. So I went ahead, blend under the eyes again, and went with my Merax setting powder in ginger to set under the eyes. Guys, I am mentioning every product I use in this video. Like, I'm legit mentioning every product, every single product I use. So if I don't type in the description box, please forgive me. I think I'm audible enough and my English is clear enough for you to understand what I am saying. So typing is not always easy, but I will try to be typing the product in the description box. But even though I don't show the products in this video, I am mentioning the product and the brand so you know where to get it. So this is setting her face with the setting powder from Merac, and I went ahead with my Fenty Beauty powder in 400 to intensify the bronzer I did earlier. I did with a darker shade of concealer. Like I said, I prefer to just bronze instead of contour, especially on light skin. So I'm doing the same thing on her nose area. I didn't do cream contour on the nose. So I just prefer to use powder to do this because this is going to give me like a very soft nose contour. Yes. So I'm intensifying the blush using this pink from my classic blush set. I've owned this palette for like a very long time. And I also have another palette from V Beauty blush, but I still find myself going back to this classic because you guys, it just does it for me. And I'm using my melanin powder in medium to set all over her face, guys, all every part of her face, avoiding directly under her eyes. So guys, at this point, if you're still here and you're not subscribed, you are wrong. And if you're new here, my name is Judith. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification. Just be on my channel, do not leave. So now I'm doing the eyeshadow. For the eyeshadow, I opted for a matte look. Yes, it might look, and I have a detailed tutorial on the eyeshadow dropping after this look. So if you want a more detailed look, check out my channel if the video has dropped. So I'm using a very matte, like a matte powder, but like an earth tone kind of. It's even barely showing, but by the time I do my transition and darken the outer corner of the eyes, you will see that. So this is me using a brown from my eyeshadow palette. I'm mixing it with like a little bit of purple. Definitely, I'm going to leave the brand of eyeshadow I use in the description box for you guys to see. I know I always don't talk about my eyeshadow, but I'm going to be giving you guys eyeshadow in the description box, or I'm going to drop a video eyeshadow recommendation for you guys, the eyeshadows I use. So I'm using the purple, I'm mixing it with a brown from my eyeshadow palette to just create the eyeshadow I want. So guys, I used like a white brush earlier to start this, but I switched with my to this black brush because it just does it for me. So just identify which brush works for you, know your tools and know what works for you. So I'm doing the same thing I did here, I did on the other eyes. I kept building up. You guys, cultivate the habit of building up. If you want a seamless, flawless look, you have to cultivate the habit of building up. So I went ahead with an orange from my palette just on the crease stroke the brow bone. So now look at the difference between this and this other eyes. So this is just for like a transition orange, just to give me like a very good blend, so you won't see any demarcation from where each eyeshadow started from. And you guys, this is the eye look. So now I'm going to be smudging under the eyes, but I'm not going for like a dark eyeshadow under the eyes this time. I'm using something similar to what I have on the eyes, not on the lid, what I have on the crease to do this. So while I was doing the eyeshadow, I was also using the eyeshadow to lift her face, which I'm going to show you guys how to properly lift the face in this video. So I'm smudging under the eye, still trying to lift the face. So guys, I'm lifting the face properly now with a powder. This thing makeup artists do to lift the face, like we makeup artists do to lift the face with concealer. You guys, I don't do this with concealer. One, because concealer is a cream product, and applying a cream product at this point is going to be difficult to blend. And if you're not careful, it's going to be so much for you and very difficult to blend and leave patches. So I prefer to use this my triangle shape powder puff, to use a setting powder to blend it, sorry, to lift the eyes and create that sharp smoky eye look like what I have on here. So you guys, if you are using foundation or concealer, if it works for you, fine, but take it from me, powder is very easy to use. So I just went ahead to set under the eyes again, just to match it with what I have at the outer corner of the eyes. So using my Tehila cosmetic gel liner, I'm lining under the eyes, very little quantity by the way, I don't want it really dark. So I went ahead on top of the eyes. I lift her eyes a little bit so I can get like a tiny liner, you guys. So if you lift the eyes, it gives you space to apply the liner, and when you leave the eyes alone, the liner appears really tiny. I did the same thing on the other side. Now I'm using mascara on the lashes, like her natural lashes, before applying the false lashes. You guys, I used the Wing Beauty mascara, my favorite actually, and I did the lashes off camera. Sorry, I always do my lashes off camera. I just like to concentrate and do my lashes off camera. So blending under the eyes, I'm using my Nuban Beauty powder in number one. This has like a golden yellow undertone that I love so much for light skinned people. It just, I don't know, but it just works very well for me and does the job for me. And when you're doing this, you guys, please, very little quantity. Also, I did my brows off camera, and let me hook you up with this setting spray. This is a mattifying spray from Gentle Dove. I know we're creating a dewy finish, but I don't want it to appear greasy. I still want the makeup to, look okay. It says mattifying spray, but it still, erase all the powdery effect and give you that very seamless look. So I didn't want to create like a very greasy dewy look, but I just wanted to still be dewy but not greasy. So I'm using my V Beauty blush palette to just intensify the blush a little bit. I use my beauty sponge to pick that. If you use your beauty sponge, you can control the quantity of blush you apply on the skin. So using my Mismetic glazed balm, I didn't use like a powder highlighter for this look. So using my Mismetic glazed balm, this is a very important step if you're achieving a dewy finish. Very important. This is just going to give you that sweet, calm, look on the skin that you're going to love. So this on the lip, I'm using my Eye Magic, the pink from the Eye Magic, and one of my classic lip pink like that. Yeah, just a random classic lip pink, and it looks really nice. I barely use it actually. This look, I dared myself to do this pink look because I always do nude, nude, nude. So I dared myself, okay, I'm opting for a pink look today. Let's do it. So I went ahead after applying the pink. I just used a brush to apply brown on the outer corner of the lips, just on the corners of the lip, just very little. So it just brings the lip together. It's even really not obvious, but I just did it just to bring the lips together. So this is my Inglot pink lipstick. It's like a baby pink, sorry, lip gloss. It's like a baby pink lip gloss, you guys, and it just does the job for me. I didn't use a clear gloss for this look because I didn't want the lip really glossy. I just wanted glossy, but still there. So to seal our makeup and put everything in place together, of course, my Odogu makeup seal, or yeah, makeup seal it from my what's this brand? We already know the brand, So Pro. Yeah, so to erase that very shiny effect, I went ahead, used my beauty sponge to do that. And you guys, this is the finished look. I'm just going to leave you guys to enjoy this look a little bit. Yes, enjoy it. Take it out and take it out in. Yes. So we've come to the end of this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.